What is going on, everyone? Trevor the Aviator here, and tonight I come with another video from Houston Intercontinental Airport again, where tonight I am going to be giving you guys another flight review. So in about an hour and a half, my flight will be leaving from here, where I will be experiencing the United 757-300 from Houston back to O'Hare, where I will be returning to my hometown for college again. So I'm going to get headed down to the gate and then get ready for the flight. So I hope you all enjoy. As I began to wander around the airport, it was just what I expected, where you had quite a few restaurants, bars, and also some shops mixed in here and there as well. As I was headed to my gate to find the 757, which is also known as the flying pencil for us aviation people, where I will be flying on for tonight's flight. I just had to help somebody go get to his gate, which was not too bad. But anyways, another side note about this, so the 757 that I'm going to be on, so while yes, it's just a 757, but here's why this flight is special. In the next few years, United is going to be retiring them, and I'm very happy to be able to get on one of these now before instead of later, because in about 3 years down the road, United is going to be retiring them, and I want to try and get on one before they end up retiring them, because after this video is released, it will basically be a vintage aircraft in 3 years down the road. So we're gonna now get ready for the flight and see what it has to offer. Before I arrived down at my gate, I did some looking around during the sunset hour, which was just very beautiful to see. I mostly just watched all the aircraft that were around to see if there was any action that was occurring. Fortunately, there was some action that was occurring. I wish there could have been more, since I just like videographing airplanes whenever I can, but at least something is better than nothing, which is good. So for tonight's flight, I was located at gate C40, where it was a full one, which is the first one that I've witnessed in quite a little bit, as we begin boarding for our flight on the Flying Pencil. For us to get on this plane and see what it has to offer. Yeehaw! after takeoff was when we got to see a glimpse of the night sky of the surrounding area of Houston, which was spectacular to see. If it is one thing I love about these night flights, I just love seeing all the lights that are below you as you begin passing above all of these different places. Luckily, tonight's flight was just beautiful as you did not have a single cloud in the distance after we took off from Houston. For tonight's flight, it was about 2 hours, which was not bad with a distance this far, which I was surprised it wasn't longer. For the seat I was in, I kind of felt like it was a bit tighter, it seemed, than other aircraft I have been on, which felt a little bit weird. I also took a little look at the safety manual as well while on the flight as well. For me personally, with the seat, I would say perhaps part of the reason it felt tighter was because, number one, this was an older aircraft, and number two, the fact that I mostly have been on more newer aircraft as of recent, since this is my first flight on a 757 in 3 years, so I feel that might play a bit of a factor when it comes to that. I'll know more about that when I take another flight on this aircraft in the future, so I won't give too much as of yet. About midway into the flight was when it was snack time, where I received some Swedish fish and a little bit later got myself some pretzels as well, followed by some Minute Maid orange juice as well. I had to choose between the Swedish fish or pretzels, and I asked for both, but the flight attendant said I could only take one until everyone got something, which, P.S., if you ask for both, you will probably get both or something similar to that on other flights. After that was when we started passing over Arkansas and through Missouri before headed our way into Chicago O'Hare. Upon landing in Chicago, we actually arrived a little bit earlier than what we anticipated, which was really nice. It definitely was earlier than what I am used to, as I usually get back more closer to midnight or a red-eye flight. Overall, as far as the flight goes, I feel it could have been better when it came to my seat, since I wish it had a bit more legroom. Again, it might be because I'm not used to flying on this plane as much as others, and this was my first flight on a 757 in 3 years. The flight attendants and staff, though, were very friendly on this flight, so props up to them for that. It also seemed really quick as well, going from landing to our gate as well, and when we arrived at the gate, it was not even 10:30 as of yet. I definitely, though, am curious how my next 757 flight will go, as my next trip will be to Los Angeles, to see if I have any changes in my opinion. I kind of feel I will have a different opinion, because I feel this may just be like a one-time thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in seeing more content, then go ahead